Oh, we are live. How you all doing? Welcome to Positive Vibe. The harvest in the house. What doing? Yes, man. We start late because I got internet troubles. A lot of problems today. Here in the Arkansas. We on. We on. Man. Right now in the background playing is a little wild watch church. Hey! Nice little groove from back in the day. Who can remember this one? We all are God's children. Hey! So yeah, the topic is importance of fatherhood in a child's life. Yeah, man, what is the importance of fatherhood? To ask that question. A lot of us don't know the importance. We look differently. So everybody want to know what is the importance of fatherhood. Now, all my friends in talented big environs, I mean, over the world is the football today, right? The European Cup finals is Sunday. So where you all at? Come in. Oh, yeah. If you all don't want, if you all don't want to call in, comment. 501-410-577. Yes, man. Hear you all. Let me hear you all. Oh, it's real hot and real sunny. We're going up to 96 degrees today in Little Rock, Arkansas. Who want to see me? You can see me at the Diamond Air. Brewery. Yes. Not Little Rock today. I'm performing from 5 to 8. So if you want to hear some nice Caribbean vibe, all right? Yeah, man, come on. Let's have a good time with the harp in the house. So today the topic, what is the importance of fatherhood in a child's life? Yeah. Sorry for the late start, people, but hey, you know, technology gives problems. Internet will give problems to technology, you know, it goes. So yeah, talk to me. Talk to me. What is all who celebrate birthdays, Mr. Bechtel. Yes, man, the US celebrates his birthday. Hey, what happy birthday, birthdays, Mr. Doing Bechtel. All who celebrated birthdays today, happy birthday to you all. All anniversary. The anniversary also. Oh. So come on, people, wait a lot. What is so I want to see him come on. Hey, Mr. Carl, how you doing, man? Carl is in the house online. Looking at the program. Real life for the basketball, man, for the NBA right now. Up 2-0. Oh, box. You like play a big basketball. Reviews. We can do the same thing, but at the same time, I want to get your comments on what the importance of fatherhood in a child's day. I know it's Friday, right? Taking a look. Yeah, you know. A little something. Try to cook with something cool. Oh, yeah. The hop is in the house. We are drinking this now, you know, because you know the Guinness and the hop on it. The hop. That's the hop, the Guinness. Yes, man. As I seen what happened at the time. Good time, positive vibes, and but let's people comment, saying. We had a nice exercise on Wednesday. Was nice. Wasn't here on Monday because I had to go to Tennessee. Yes, bring back my girl in so I had a rough Monday. But that's when you're a musician on the road, things happen. But good, you know, the week is going good, so let's keep it that way. It's all positive. Positive vibe. Yeah, man. Back to the music. Back on a little music, yeah. Old tune, vibe, yeah. We have watched children. Why all the fun? Why all the fighting? We can't be fighting and fussing like another. We need to come together. World a better place, people. Yeah, when you're on live now, you can wreck your on. So I want to know what the important fatherhood in a life today. We all take things for granted. Time to take things for granted. You know what I'm saying? We need to realize what is the importance of fatherhood, of everything. We know fathers for granted. We have to own. We don't have fatherhood, you know. So I wonder what is the importance of a child's life. I guess it's when I'm breaking up the showing. Hey, you all have right true. So I know how it is. And then as I see, I had a trouble this morning. That's why I played. Hot weather. For everyone in Trinidad, not in Trinidad, but for everyone, Little Rock and Soul, and all the heat. When it's hot, 96 over. You all try and stay cool, alright? Drink water, Gatorade, whatever, you hydrate. There's no joke. You know, when I step outside, I feel off. Ooh. And on this week, in Trinidad and Tobago, yes, man. Yeah, man, I enjoy this little song right now. But if you're watching football, you might be watching Wimbledon. Yes, watching tennis. Man. Hey. Song from back in the day. Carol Anderson. Hey, it's a long time you were playing right now. Man, positive group. All right. Volume up good now, right? Yes, man. All right. See people, talk to me. Man, see me real fool. Regular out in Trinidad. Yeah, well, I know what it is. I know what it is. Weather for leather. Oh, let me give me laugh. Weather for leather in Trinidad. So yeah, man, who's on? Who's on? All I didn't know it went on the bar, so me on a while ago. Coming on until I don't know if they get any problems. But I want you all to understand the top. What is the importance of fatherhood in a guy's life, especially today? Although this is back in the 70s. Yeah, it's Trinidad classics and Tobago. So let's share with the world right now. Where's where I'm from? Okay. I'm a band set up and perform and play kind of stuff, but it's kind of hard to and I'm taking nonsense and I'm taking this. We ain't no more with cold here, you know. Open up, things happening. Yeah, the bands in the car right now because I had this what meant in the car because I have a gig later. Yeah, man. That's how I go. Beat. This is real Trinidad old school music. About 3 years when these songs come out, I'm telling you. About 3 years old. See people. Right, so I guess a lot of rain falling, so people indoors. Hug up. Play a shadow today. A little dingle. Oh, we all need to dingle. We all need to. We all need to out of this. Must see. Yeah. Come out of this. Pressing mood a lot of people in. And we have to try and dingle a little bit. Hey. Yes, man. Come on, people. Check it out. Shake negativity. A little bad mood and laziness. Dingle and Posytyve. Come on. The shadow. Answer the question. What is the father in the child's life today? Hey. The one who wins music got to be very, got to be the one who created the sun and the tree, river and sea. Yes, I'm gonna look at my screen. Of a little blurry. Come on, people, pocket dingle and dingle, positive vibe. Let's get a little vibe on. Come on. It's a deep to see me perform. Come to North Little man back view. North Little Rock opposite the deep park. Let's have a time from 5 to 8. Dingle. Hey, Carol Taylor, how you doing? Have a good time. What's up, Danny? Yes, man, I want your answer. What is the important of a fatherhood in a child? Okay. Yeah, Friday, happy Friday to you all. Hey. Getting a call. Hello.
Right, nice. Good evening. Happy Friday all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. Cooks in the house. You're coming in. You're coming a break over the air. But I think I get the gist of the question that you was asking. Feedback.
Yeah, the question is, what is the importance of fatherhood in a child's life today? I think that
Right.
So what's the importance?
Let me answer based on my experience. And I had to recently and my daughter over 2 hours conversation. And probably I did things back then from her point of view, but she had a lot of questions to ask me.
Right.
She's a big woman, married. She had questions to ask me, and one of the questions she asked me is why I wasn't there, and why I kept running
Right.
When I think about the question that she asked me, I had to explain to her. It's not that I wasn't running or I wasn't there. It's just that I didn't want to be confrontation with her mother. So I had to protect myself now because I could have gotten it out.
Right.
And I've been sitting and actually listening to the question, but actually being in depth question, I should have fight for her more.
Okay.
Instead of me trying to protect myself from whatever you must come in with, I should have more and far more. I didn't fight them plenty when I shot, and I apologize for that. I should have really more and fight them. Because if you look at it as like I wasn't fighting for her. But in fact, I was fighting for her at the same time. I was trying to protect myself from confrontation. But as children growing up, they never look that way. They always see this way, this kid don't love me, but it's not that I didn't love her. But from a child, that's all they were looking at. Because children, they have a different way of accepting things when they're younger. And when they older, it's different. She started asking questions now she's in more. She asked questions from a man's perspective and to understand after a certain why.
Okay.
One question was I did like 5 hours. It put me in a position where I had to explain that it's not didn't I don't want to be conversation with your mother. And see the sense you're hearing from your mother and want me. That's confusing. But for me, I think I should have really, really fight for them more, each one of them more. And I apologize for that. Maybe if I relationship that we try to build now would have built
Right.
I think I can advise everybody now that yes, we want to have a conversation with other parents regarding what it is,
Mm-hmm.
but we go beyond the parent and look at the child.
Right. Right.
Now, and I'm not ashamed to say it, the relationship I have with friend is not where it's supposed to be. But it gets in there as they get no
Okay.
she build a father and daughter bond, which built so she looking at me as my daddy and girl ice cream. I'm married woman I years and we know each other father and daughter bond
Right.
because she never
Right. Right.
she didn't have it because I was trying to protect me.
Right.
And if you understand what I'm saying, I was trying to protect me from a lot of different things.
Right.
From jail, from, what I mean, some things I can't see online, on air, because
Right.
things could come back at you.
Right.
But you would understand where I'm coming,
Yes,
man. And might have fight for more in terms of like, well, that situation kind of hard.
Yeah, because sometimes
Situation,
when
that
you fire,
situation, boys.
yeah, when you fire, you see things one way, you try to take out the fire or the line of fire. We could understand that, but other people looking at the fire seeing it different.
Yeah.
So that's
What
what
is
it is.
important, she asked me that question, and to move forward,
Right.
change the past,
Right.
so we could build a future. The past don't go on big woman or I apologize for being there, but I go back and change that.
Right.
But what we could do forward, build a relationship. Don't rush it, and one day at a time, and slowly build look and be at that level that just to be like that.
Right.
I think everybody have a relationship with children. And also for people be going through some problems. I mean, every situation is different.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody to the children if it was them that life.
Right.
At the end of the day, you gotta think about self-protection first. But try and be there as much as possible. But as I said, some situations you could end up getting yourself in problems.
Yeah.
That was me. You know, I could have get myself in problems with the law is concerned. So my defense for me was the self-protection.
Right.
And you know, but every situation is different. But if somebody is going through a situation, my thing is try and be there as much as possible. You see, it's not just about the money. Eh? It's just one part. Because I think they want to see a more physical you than money. They don't care money. They want to know, well, hey, I was helping maintain me, you know, but I wanted the whole year.
Yeah. Yep.
I love that way. You show me well. You love me. You know, cool. You must do that.
Yeah.
So I think the physical aspect is very important. Despite, I mean, it's hard. It really, especially if you have to deal with better. I mean, I use that choice away because there are some crazy people outside there. You know, we all know kind of crazy just have to deal with. But it's very hard for when children here from one side. It's very hard to agree with one side, and then you know how to come and defend. I think I tried to do that. But the should hear your life.
Right.
Depending on the age group too now, because the children will grow up with the head full of things. And when I started to hear some of the things that was said to me, I was like, "This is madness." I said, "What's not like that?" You know. So I had to defend. No, well, you know, that is not true. You know, it's not an easy road. It's very hard. And the most I could do is advise some mothers, if the father don't want to maintain a courting, I don't believe in that. That I don't believe in that. Done that. I have went through the whole process, and that does interfere with a lot of.
Right.
You know, so if there are mothers out there who listening and they don't have a good relationship with each other, whoever, my best advice is you do what you have to do.
Right.
Do we have to do if the father want to maintain? All right, no problem. The child has to deal with that when the child get older.
Right.
But going on in court and thing, I don't like it. Although I was in it, I don't like it. It don't help. It don't help the situation. Based on my own experience, it don't help. It'll just worsen the situation. Because I know there are fathers out there who really just try. This slack. I know that. But you know what? You have to get the benefit of the doubt. If a man brings a child table, he knows a responsibility to men. You know? One could stand up and I deserve that. I never want to turn my back and always don't mind. You know what I mean? No, you're laughing, but it hurt me to know that I that good one was and still tried.
Right.
And then I was put in court. That was very hurtful. You had to go and stand in front of and you fighting to help these children. You do all kind of things. You put your life on hold just to make sure you get something to eat. You push in your phone and ask people, hey, I need to get. These are things children would know that you would have gone through.
Right.
And then the mother and still put you in court. What? You understand? And then they really say, home corner is the worst. for all the women on the live, I know disrespect, but I just from experience here. I just come from experience, and my experience is if or they have children with somebody and the male not doing their part, leave that person alone. At some point in time, and God will have to deal with that.
Right.
But putting them in court, to me, just to make sense.
Right.
That I don't believe in that. I went through that, and I know what this feeling is like. I'm talking from a male point of view,
Right.
Wouldn't like, he was in court and he had to go in court and in front of all the people, make him look hard, and I'm talking about the men who does really try, but I look at them try.
Right. Yeah.
I know it have the slack ones, but I could only talk for the men who try.
Right.
Even a real slacker, if we show you look, this man have a big job, and he don't try and I thought he don't try, well, that is something totally different.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes they are too trying. And I think the ones who does try is the one who does end up on the stick.
Right. Huh.
Yeah, that's just from my experience. At the end of the day, I really thankful for starting to build a wonderful relationship with my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I and the boys, we are, well, I and my daughter, that's the eyeball. I'm the only girl.
Right. Right.
It's the open to build a nice, then I had a grandfather, so
Right.
I had a chain get, I had a make with man get. You know what I mean? And at the same time, try to give her that sense of security where daddy is concerned. Although she have a husband, she wants to still get a
Right.
husband.
Mm-hmm.
So I still have like, hey, if she married, daddy, I had to go and hug her, kiss her, and like she for ice cream, that kind of thing, She looking forward for that still, what I mean? And I had to do that.
Right.
I mean, the same thing, we can change that, but we can build a future.
Right. Man,
So my thing now, as soon as he plays general, let the father see what the children and she go and daddy and that moment that.
I hear that.
Yeah, I mean, go for live, shut a drive, ice cream, the park, swing, that kind of thing. That we do, moving forward now. So always back then, she doesn't have a treatment. Hey, I know that is my daddy. Right. I want to get our daddy treatment. So we had that when she was younger, but change years.
Right.
And she wanted them years. I can't make up for it in terms of go back and do it, but do it now. At the end of the day, we are how old she become. To still be daddy's girl.
Exactly.
And she'll be daddy's girl. So the husband now, had to give respect for my husband. But if I say, oh, what are you doing? I ain't doing nothing. All right, daddy come and pick you up. Father and daddy. The chill day.
Yeah, boss.
I mean, to the husband, no disrespect to the husband. If you really love her and you know the situation, you say, last time you are.
Right.
I mean,
right.
Right. So
yeah.
So that's the best I could. I 2 cents.
But I hear you.
For now,
loud and clear, man. Don't get to high 9
man. That's the right for now. But it's a really nice feeling. It's a really nice feeling. I mean, you should know. The brothers to life should know how I'm feeling to know that I and my daughter. We start to see road.
Right.
We start to see some road. That's good. That's really, that's a feeling, boy. I only have a girl child,
Right. Yeah, man.
And the thing about she apologized for all the time she did, like, man, and just out of anger.
Right.
And I understand that. I apologize for fighting for
right.
more. So we look that's a nice future. So the pandemic, although the pandemic might be doing a lot of bad, we had to look at that thing.
All right.
Because I said that now we're doing nothing, everybody just home and the thing.
Right.
If it was normal time, everybody was doing the business, no time to really long and think. Because there's things happening.
Right.
But now as nothing is happening and they start to sit down and they start to do some self-reflection on self and situation, they can say like, fix it. We just have to communicate and communicate.
Right, yeah.
And so while it might be a dangerous thing worldwide, it too is a good happening right around too. So I just thank God for she opening up, really opening up to me. First time she did that, and I really to give me the courage and to answer the question that she asked, be able to answer. And she she answers that she was looking for over the years.
Right.
Yeah, so we both to just work on each other and build a relationship going forward.
But that's talking about. That's what we
So I think all the thing, I don't see somebody else call it and make the interesting.
All right, man. I said, have you a little nice, a little 2 cents? You know what I mean? We all have stories.
Yeah.
We all have stories about fatherhood and coming up. When we were young fathers, we had stories.
We get children ready for children. I think that's what I did. We was too hot, boy. We was too hot. We get children and we were ready for children. We are young that
Yes, man.
But you know what? Live on the road.
Well, right. We're talking about.
I mean,
That's
yeah, we are young children. Someone like a little pico for you. That's some like fellas in the Peace Club. A little toddlers still, right? I go on.
All right. Oh, yeah. What was the coupon line? Hey, nice to have him on. Little stories and stuff. We got Mr. Springer on. We got Bridgerton on. Yeah, I know the reception a little bad. I had, as I say before, came on late, we have internet troubles. I don't know what's going on with the internet. So if things are blurry, things are a little bad, or they be able to, they're my fault. Technology sometimes. That is what it is. So yeah, the question today, how important is father and a child today. A lot of fathers, some of us kids, we wasn't ready for it, but we stand up, as trying to do we part. Sometimes things will just go as we expect. You know what I mean? Because young man, woman, sometimes things just go left. But at the same time, can we do we just fight through the BDA for kids as much as possible? Because fatherhood is very important. Yes, man. So nice little story there showing. It's all good. 501-410-5772. Half in the house, man. Yes, man. Posytyve. All little music before. You know what I mean? Go back to that little dingole. Hey! Yes, man. All the call 501-410-5772 or comment on the topic is in a child today. Woo! Come on, what's up, man? So it's hot and sunny right here in Little Rock, Arkansas, and it's raining in Trinidad. Kids are dropping the rain. What's up, Brent? How is it in Canada? How is it in Canada? Let me know. Oh, Talk to me. Oh. Once again, special birthday shout out to the Beckers in the house. Becker in the US, happy birthday to you. Hope you're having a great day. Jamaica in, right in the Arkansas, happy birthday to you. Hope you're having a day too. Oh yeah. My big brother, another mother, Mr. Peter, but it's tomorrow. Wishing you happy birthday now, Mr. Dexter Peters. My brother too. Very instrumental of, setting me up here in Little Rock, Arkansas. Depression, back, and all sort of stuff. Yes, man, Mr. Dexter Peters. Happy birthday, Mr. Big Brother. Also, Mr. Mal. Oh, in happy birthday, all. Tomorrow is your birthday too. Yes, man. Yes, I'm taking a call. Another call coming. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, what's up?
Bless you. I see we still on the line.
Yeah, man, you're on the line.
All right. The last quarter, it was pouring out, man. It all. I see Mr. Springer on, Mr. Cool is there. I see Mr. Cool on, and who else?
All right.
So just had a call to add a little 1 cent to the last quarter, 2 cents,
Right.
Yes, I was listening to you say what the importance of fatherhood in a child.
Yeah.
Yeah. And nice topic, man. Nice topic. I mean, it's very important. It's very important. Let's start off by saying that a woman cannot be a father. And a woman cannot teach a male child to be a man.
Right.
Again, no, that's my opinion. It is important for a woman to teach a male child to be a man, like a man trying to teach her to be a woman.
Okay.
Right? So let's start right there. So it is important male and female be prominent in a child's life, but we talk about man today. The lack of father in a child's life could damage child. And to agree with Shani Corbin earlier, talking about mothers. We're not bashing women today, we don't bash women at all. But sometimes we find ourselves that women play an important part in damaging relationships between children.
Okay.
Yeah. Important for men, even though we run into problems with the mothers or children. Some of us might get away until by and because they can't take the stress. And they take what the woman put in them through, like a court and slander, and bashing them, telling the child all sorts of ungodly for them. Right. But at the end of the day, as men, we have to hold that, and fight for our children. But most men don't do. They don't fight for the children.
Right.
Yeah, they give up. You need to look at the ratio of men walking away from the children. From the children, you would see that it's a higher percentage for men. Women will lead. know, and he had to get these two women, I want again. They were suffering, and they will not let off that child. They will fight the last note they can handle. But with we as men now, what we do in the past, the minute we get our parents, we pack up the suitcase and roll.
Yeah.
No, and then now come later in the child, we have to go back to this experience of why and explaining what we did. Sometimes the child might ask, why you didn't fight for me, daddy? Why you didn't show this? Why you didn't show that? We have to go through this whole process. And children was saying earlier on, when the years have passed by, you can't those years. You know, some men walk away from children and then fathers come in because I grew with father.
Right.
But it's not all fathers which show your child a kind of love and attention that your child will need from a father.
Right. Yeah, you're sure right.
I mean, I have a lot about a lot of abusive stepfathers. You know what I mean? Very, very, very important. It's a good topic. And then I hear you coming on to the end, you was talking about you guys were young kids, and you know, we were young. You know, we kind of jumped the gun, but I don't think we jumped the gun. You know? I think that experience comes in.
Right.
Right? So, although we're still young, the amount of experience we gained, we went through the, we fall down, we get back, jump back, and that kept riding. So that we know now that we can teach our children now. Because generation faster than us, quick to the draw. Yeah, fast, fast, right? With our experience now, we can now, and you know, my little plea is that don't give up, even having a fight from a female partner. My children, do not turn your back and say you can't deal with that because she and because she and because she XYZ ABCD.
Right.
Let us stand up and fight your child, because men don't back off like that.
Yep.
And that is where we lacking. We lacking that extra in. You know what I mean? Stand up and tell me you're going to court, I taking you to court. So both of you vote for that child.
But you know.
You understand?
You know, two women use kids as a trump card to try to get the men to. They put they use the child as a trump card. They always put them in the middle when he's not good.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. But, and I understand that. And this is why I say, when that happens, because we don't want to go through that whole process, and that's, we tend to pull away. Right? Yeah, but we stand up and say, well, listen, you know, XYZ, we not moving. Why not going to turn my back? Or you're not going to force me to do this or force me to do that. I'm going to let my child's life.
Right.
Whether you like it or not. And when they say bad about you to your child, but your child see you shoot ball games, pull it up by the school. Instead, if you can't take the child from the school, fine, pull up by the school. And when she pick up the child, they hail out to the child, hey, John, hey, Sharon. The child now is going to see that and going to start now to say, wait now, look, daddy right there. So how are we saying daddy? Daddy coming by the school, but they start to see you really keep away from daddy.
Yeah.
And they're going to start to query now and push it. And the children now will start to push back to the mother now. And the mother will have to eat because pressure has burst pipe. Yeah. The mother is going to have to eat up and then give a chance to come in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is it. It's important that we as men to be a part of our lives. You understand?
Yep.
Now, when the children reach a certain age, make their mind up and they decide to work or wherever it is. That is, it's now the onus is on them.
Right.
But growing up, we have to fight as men. You know, I could show in stuff and he said a lot of people relate to.
Right.
You know, whereby we try to give our children everything. A typical example of that. When my first son was growing up, he had everything, every single thing you could think of, at least I thought. Understand? This was something right.
Right.
So everybody here, my son had everything. He went to private school. I mean, that he the best, he the best. You understand? So to me, my son everything. When my son reached 16, 17, we could sit down and we could talk. Now we say, Dad, I really appreciate everything. He said, however, you wasn't. You understand?
Yeah.
At this time, this is the only time when I look into two and make one because I want my son to have the best.
Right.
And in my heart, I was feeling, yes, my son having the best for 16, 17 years. I believe that I give my son the best.
Right.
But the best was really me. That he didn't really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I was talking, I could relate. I sit down here, I'm here for lunch now to catch the program.
Right.
And I say, yeah, this is a heavy topic. So I did with brothers, whoever is on the live right now, that if you have children, brothers, do not, when it issues with the mothers of your children, the wife or case maybe. Now, when the child reaches stage and they want to do what they have to do, you remember you already played your part. And you can be comfortable. I did my part. Right? But if you part from young, you feel as a man.
Yep.
You feel as a man. We have to, and we have to teach our boy children who coming up.
Yeah, let's teach them to
give
responsibilities too.
Yeah, responsibility. Give your children that attention they need. Be a father figure. Be a role in your child's life. You know what I mean? Yeah, your child mustn't want to be Michael Jackson or be like. Your child must want to be like you.
Yeah.
Right? Because what portray, see, that's supposed to be taken from. Your child doesn't want to be like me, or like President Bush or whoever. Your child should want to be that. I just love how you just operate, how your whole method. I want to be like you and even better than you.
Yeah.
And that is what we don't get. We don't get, especially in the black families. We don't get that in the black. Sorry to bring race in, but we don't get that in the black families.
Right.
I don't look at no other type of family. I look at the black family because that is where I belong to.
Right.
And we do not get that because the males, and when they get down, they get upset and they walk away, and then they stop playing, looking at the children, and then Peter does fall and Paul does fall.
Right.
We have some of the slack ones. We have some slack out there.
For real.
And when they do this, and them children, mother get upset and think that she knows about. And then the children is so bitter that they will meet a woman who she and her husband separated, but the husband is doing his part. But she's vigor that friend. It's a twin. That friend who's getting everything for everything, she knows bitter. No, she started poisoning this woman, and this woman now destroy this character. I know what I say. Yes. So we have to, and what we have to do as men, we have to talk to other men too. Yeah, we have to talk to other men too, because I have reached a stage in my life. I'm talking to me. I have friends, most of my friends, children, who can handle themselves. But if my friend, you call yourself my friend, deliberately not taking care of your child, you can't be my friend.
Yeah.
And it's no skin off of my jacket.
You have to
It's
stand
no
up,
skin
stand
off
up
of
to
my
the
jacket.
plate. Face the
You have to stand up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and you have to stand up to the plate and take care of your own. Because if you can't take care of yours, how could I trust you around me and mine?
Right. Huh.
Yes, if all of us that type of mentality, you feel like our community will be stronger.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's about community. Our community will be stronger. So, I don't want to take much more time with other people on here. I just want to say that, nice.
Thanks, man.
And we have to put the men out. Your children, fight for your children when they're young, and get a solid foundation.
Right.
So that when they get older, your job has been done. It's not required. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my brother, as always, continue to do the great work that you're doing, the positive. We're looking forward for more topics like this. Keep the flying.
Yeah.
Stay strong. Love to everyone.
Thanks, man. Have you on, Brent? What's up?
Yeah, man.
Yes, man. That was Brent people in the house, all the way in Canada on the live. Also, a daughter-in-law, Chantel, Miss Chantel, was on the live. With Chantel, how my grandchildren going? How my grandchildren? Oh, yeah, they go get it down just now, right? Oh, yeah, it's all good, all good, all good. So, yeah, I'll come on the live and check it out. Topic today, what is the importance of fatherhood in a child's life? What's the importance? We remember we make decisions, we have children, we think about them also. Yeah, because a lot of questions will be asked later in life, so you have to be ready. Let's go to the advertisement.
D Harp Steel Entertainment presents Positive Vibes with Daryl Harp Edwards every Monday and Friday. Workout Wednesdays and Saturdays. Tune in to the live streams. It's all about performance.
Yes, man, it's all about performance. Hey! Let me go. Oh, yeah. People, what's today? Importance of fatherhood in a child's life. There's my answer. Very important. Fatherhood is very, very important. I say before we make a decision, when we have this, because sometimes to make life easier for your kids, you got to go out to make that money, and they can't be home all the time, But hey, they got to understand. We got Mike Spring on the line.
Hey, what's going on, man?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Hey, can't complain, man. Hey, I just wanted to pop in and just say, happy Friday, blessed Friday.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man. So I hear the fella talking about the topic here. I heard Sherwin, I heard Brent, and everybody have a good perspective, and it's true. I mean, a father figure is an important figure in a household, right? Because from in the past, fathers are always been providers for the family, and yes, now mothers taking that role too. But I think it's important to when I look at it, right? When you went and laid down with that woman and decided you wanted to have a child, you made a commitment. right?
Right.
He made that to take care of that child, right? I know there's modern technology and you can have these without fathers present and stuff. You can go in a lab, but when you make a decision to have that child now, you have to also vision to be a father in that child's life.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And you have to be there regardless. And I hear Brent was talking about, sometimes women just put, women just put man against each other, and that's true. Women just use children as a pawn.
Right.
But as a father, you have to be on that, and you have to remember what your role is in that child's life. You have to provide that stability. You have to provide that example. Because that's what's going on in the world right now. You're seeing all these little young boys running people and gangster and this and that and that.
No father
Where they
figure,
get that
right?
from?
Father figure, right?
Right. Where they get that from? They don't have the right person as a role model. And when hit the why should your child want to be like Michael Jackson or Jay-Z or when you is the father, why not like you?
Right, right.
Right? But that's why. So not only is that father there to provide, a father is also there to discipline. And discipline would cause kids to act in the way they're acting now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that father, you being a father, is very, very important. And you have to be there for your child. Now, the old saying, and the true saying, when kids grow up, they get their own wings and they leave. So you just have them, and when they're grown, they leave your house and they go and they take somebody else's name or they go and do their own thing. So there's big man and big woman.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you have to make sure you do your part so that when you close at night, you did all you could do to prepare them for the world. Good, bad, friend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, it's very important. It's very important to, not and incitement, have a good time. But when that child comes, you have a responsibility, and you have a responsibility on a daily basis, and you have to be there for the child. And don't care what the mother can turn you against the child will look at you and say, well, why you leave? And children have questions.
Right, always.
Right? Why was that a famous question? Why? And
Why?
you have to answer 1,000 why. So growing up, I used to follow my father everywhere. My father used to be in Skinner Park. I swear he was Skinner Park. Because father is in Skinner Park every day, and I in Skinner Park every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because of my father, I get into football. Look what football gave me a skull, gave me to do different things in life.
Right.
You know what I say? But I was always out with him, and I see he good side, I see he bad side.
Right.
But then it was up to me now, as a youth man, to take what I wanted to take from them experiences. As a father, I have to remember, the kids are looking at us, and they're paying attention to everything you're doing. Good, bad, or different. And then they go make a decision now. So if as a and we in a house, we in a family situation, and I beat my wife every day. What do you think that's what I'm gonna grow up to do? Beat your wife every day. Because we learn. So the example is setting inside a household is very important to sharing and the development of that mind of that person.
Yeah.
So you have to do the right thing. And again, sometimes it's hard because guess what? You may lose a job, you get paid this week, or you buy food. So you stress in your own mind.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's how that come across. It's how that stress come across. All kids is sponge,
So,
child is a sponge.
yeah.
And them only absorb them, and them go say, I like that, I like this, I like that. So you have to be careful. You have to be very, very careful. So now it's very, very, very important of having fun. And as Ben say, and it's true, a mother can't father, even though a mother be providing for the children in a family home, but a mother can never be a father.
Right.
A father can never be a mother.
Right.
You know, goes vice versa. And there's certain things that will bring to the stability of a household that a woman can't do. You know what I'm saying? So as a father, you have to be there and do the right things for your kids. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have 3 kids, a big son, 24 years old, and you know, every day I talk to him, I tell him I love him. I hate to tell him.
Right.
You know, my same thing because I try. You know, things may not be this, but I love you. I love you. And what they need, I give them, but it has to be within reason too, right? You don't just get, You know what I'm saying? But I would say, knock on wood, my 3 kids, man, they very respectful. You know, you don't do wrong. My daughters, they grown up respectful. They trying to, and it's funny, a little joke. My daughters and them find my law school grades, right? So I always tell them as an AB student. So they're trying to emulate me.
Right.
So the first year I lost, my undergrad, they found my undergrad transcript. The first year undergrad, I was in football scholarship, and I was trying to do computer science as a major, and that's a very, very hard, hard program. So on the road for games, and then had to go in the lab. And so my daughter, little daughter, she said, "Hey, I thought you're supposed to be bright. Tell me you bright and you get a D." I said, "Well, yeah, that's before I changed my major because that was too hard for me. I couldn't do that in football."
Right.
You know, I had to find out a pro that was more inclusive of that.
Right.
But so my children just fighting with me, which is good. You know, I was a tough student, so them fighting with me because they want a tough student. Right. So I feel at the end of the day, when I'm some kind of pathway for them to follow.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because now they're looking up to me. They're not looking at somebody else to say, "Well, something get grades so me instead of that." I want to be like my father.
Right. Yeah.
And that is the importance of fatherhood. So I thought, hey, blessings, man. Again, continue to be a thing, man. You know, we support you in and out.
Yes,
and,
man.
And you know, we'll continue to support you and tell Cooper next time he had to do them jumping.
That man ain't doing nothing, but he just coming.
A man just come on the workout and talk, boy, and only blow people up, but he ain't doing no jacks, and he ain't sitting on the wall at all.
Oh God. Oh God.
All right, fellas, well.
All right, man. Bless,
yeah, man,
bless
well,
much love.
All right,
Yes,
no see.
man.
Yeah.
Yes, people, that's Michael on the live, giving his 2 cents about fatherhood. But y'all know I had just supposed to come on for 30 minutes. Right now we're on for an hour and 8 minutes, you know, because the topic going good. Joe say he was send a video. He goes send a video. He say he does work out. And tomorrow, hey, don't forget me working on tomorrow. 11 a.m. my time, which is 12 noon for the people in Trinidad and Tobago on the East Coast. For those on the West Coast, it's going to be 9 a.m. All right, got 2 hours behind me. All right. So yeah, man, to have everybody locked on and giving the 2 cents. But hey, everybody giving the 10 cents. 10 cents, 5 cents, not 2 cents. So yeah, who could again? What is the importance of fatherhood in a child's life today? Right now we didn't go late on a Friday. Right now it's evening right back inside it. Real hot. And I'm performing, those of you who want to see me perform at Diamond Bar Brewery, Diamond Back Brewery, actually. Right. Dickie Stevens Park in North Little Rock. Oh, yeah. Something. Answer this call. Hello.
You're still on the air. All right.
I'm on the air. Yes, sir. Your positive vibe. What?
Just wanted to call and tell you I'm enjoying this topic today. All the people calling in are very valid and I appreciate it.
Hey, keep it up. Diana Edwards' wife.
All right. I'll talk to you.
All right. She appreciates you all calling and she enjoyed the topic. She's at work, listening, on going on. It's all good. Something. Express something. Tuesday, how should we that video when we're working out tomorrow? Or let's come prepare to come tomorrow online. Yes, man, it's all good. So yeah, but I got to go because I got to prepare. Hour and 11 minutes on the live. Nice to have you all on. Look forward for you all tomorrow to exercise and have a good time. Don't forget this positive vibe, the harp in the house. So you'll be safe, all my friends and back in Trinidad and Tobago. The COVID is real. Wash your hands, put on the mask, social distance, adhere to the guidelines. Everyone around the world also protect you, protect your family. I love you all. I'm gonna see you all tomorrow on Wood. Yeah, you all have a great day, great weekend. Happy Friday. Blessings. Love you all.